Hi, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. YouTube, I have no copyright rights and all that. Grand Rising, Chloe. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm gonna grab them inhalers. Be right back. Grand Rising, Tiffany. Now see what's up, beautiful. Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Paranormal walks. What's going on with you? Whew. How is everybody? How's everybody's weekend? What's up, Nathan? Good morning, Grand Rising. Oh, Nathan wants to get on that list. All right, we're just waiting on our list keeper to get here, guys. Hopefully, fingers crossed, Brother Thomas will be with us. He is so ready to come back, guys. But if not, Maruto will be in. Mr. Floyd, Tina, what's going on, my peoples? What's going on? Get them bronchies to open up a little bit. It's Mr. Floyd's fault. Had us doing breath work this morning, and now my little old lungs are like, "Wah!" In and out, in and out. Yep, y'all do all them YouTubey things. Wrong way, Hershey, wrong way. As soon as this one kicks in, I'll be able to take a deep breath. We got some chunky monkeys over here today, y'all. Look how thick they are. Holy cow. I can only imagine, right? They're going to be wonderful. Brother Thomas, what's up, y'all? Y'all, please, gems, welcome back our very own man behind the curtain, Brother Thomas. Tarot Your Way is in the chat. He is going to be collecting those me's, so give him just a few minutes, guys. Let him get back into the rhythm of things. But we know how it goes around here, so you won't be missed. Just make sure that you stay up with the list keeper. So as soon as we get going here, we'll get going. Wow. Good morning, Angela. Good morning. It really is. 1, 2, 3. Sharon! Oh my God, what's up, homegirl? Y'all, so, okay, I had a surprise for you. Jane was supposed to be with us this morning. Y'all know we need some Jane in our life, right? And I miss her being with us here on Meta Messages. But unfortunately, something came up and she is not with us. So you guys make sure that we send that beautiful Jane the Seeker all kinds of good blessings and positive vibes, guys. So we love her. She did call in the angels earlier this morning, so they are amongst us, even though herself isn't present with us. So maybe next week, depending on what's going on, we will get that gorgeous goddess back up here with us. Whoo! How is everybody? How was y'all's weekend? Like, my weekend was so peaceful, y'all. Like, I haven't had a peaceful weekend in a minute, right? Like, it's just up and down and up and down. And it's about to go back up to the up position because we got to get like humping and bumping. We got to get the house ready. We got company coming in. Michelle's hosting family coming in. So, the house got to be on top. That's got to be right. The food got to be right. So, I'm picking up like menus for, the couple days that maybe we aren't out and about somewhere. So, I'm excited. I'm so excited to meet more of her family. Like, I met them when we were coming down south and just in passing, so I get to hang out with them and spend time with them. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. Well, I'm actually looking forward to it a lot, actually. So I'm excited about that. Soon as Thomas, gets everybody, because he's got to go all the way back up. And if he misses you, just make sure that he knows you want to be added to the list. What's up, Jennifer? What's up? Nathan, Mousy, Tiffany, Sharon. See, look at that. Go, man, behind the curtain. Oh, Tiffany. They stole my sunglasses. I think I'm going to say that for the rest of my life. Like the little assholes. All right. Hey, Google. Hey, Google. Pause. All right, guys. Hi, Rossi. Hi, my beautiful goddess. How are you? All right, Nathan, are you ready? I'm ready. All right. So we've got some things going on, right? So inside this gorgeous, beautiful meta message that you got going on right here, we're gonna set that right here, and then you got an archangel coming in with a direct message as well, and also because it is the Monday prior to us entering a new solstice, which is summer solstice, we are going to be looking at some of those portals. Remember those portals we check on every time we enter a new season to see what it is that we're going to be working on, why we are in those portals possibly. This is another one of those Mondays where we're going to dive into those portals just a little bit, just so you can see something that they strongly recommend that you work on. So all of that is co-signed by the Archangel Gabriel. He comes in with communication of all kinds, right? But his main thing that he really wants you to work on as you enter the portal, which I'll get to you in just a second on what that is, it starts with grace, right? So as we learn grace, the only thing we found out is that we had to work for it. We had to earn it, right? It wasn't something that could be bought. It wasn't something that could be given to us. So keep that in mind as you realize grace is the overall energy as you go into the portal. The portal you're going into is a birth portal. You're going to be understanding to protect what is important, right? You're going to become a defender of some kind. And the main energy they're challenging you to is releasing fear, right? So in that portal, they may challenge you. They may put you in front of some objects that you're literally horrified or terrified of. But just know this, it's only to make you stronger, right? Gabriel isn't going to come in overall energy of grace and want you to do anything but to overcome that fear, right? So make sure that you understand all of it is a learning process. Your meta message is actually about a soul retrieval, right? So you're coming in like literally straight as an arrow. When you come out of that portal, you are going to be ready to go. You're going to be ready to hit them streets running, right? You got soul retrieval and luck and right timing falling back to back, right? So when you think about these two falling back to back as you're leaving the portal that you just learned all that beautiful things and that you're ready to go, you're ready to do it because you also found out that you will take breaks in between there, right? So don't just push yourself because you've got all of this wonderful new energy from the rebirth and finding out new things, because rebirth come with some pretty devastating emotions attached, right? Because you have to let something go. And if that's something that you have been holding on to your whole life, it's not going to be easy for you, right? It's going to be something that is mind-blowing, that is literally maybe even changing a chemistry that's happening in your brain, right? Like literally having a different response or a reaction because you've had a way to find out that you've got more control than you're giving yourself credit for. So you will learn that as you remember to take those breaks. Rest and renewal is a strong part of what's coming on, but the soul retrieval, finding out that it was always meant to happen like that, even the bad shit. I know it doesn't seem fair or right, but the timing is the most important part. It was supposed to happen. You can try to rewrite it as many times as you want, and yes, ultimately you may be doing something differently when it comes back around and hits you again. You can't avoid it, right? So make sure that you understand that it's happening to you right then and there because it's supposed to. It'll make the biggest impact in your life. Remember to get that rest and renewal, but remember that this is all after you come out of your portal this weekend. So enjoy the portal, but remember that everything that you learn inside of the summer solstice portal for you, it starts with grace. And that's what I've got for you. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, it flowed a little better than I thought it was going to. What's up, Echoes? Y'all, see, I just love that woman. Y'all, she's wonderful. What's up, Jennifer? What's up? Happy belated Father's Day weekend. And yesterday, Father's Day, I got to talk to my son, who is a wonderful father. I got to talk to my brother, a wonderful father. So all of you fathers out there that are just, doing the damn thing, I'm glad you got to celebrate this weekend with your family and friends. All righty, let me see. All right, Thomas is dropping them lists now, right? Let me get back up here and get my first list. Mousy. Oh, wait, that's the second list. Oh, okay. So, all right, let me just jump right on up here. Let me get this one pinned, and we will take off. All right, I believe it's Mousy's turn. Y'all are beautiful, Mousy. Absolutely, Echoes. For sure. Most indubitably. You already know. You already know. You know it. All right, Mousy. All right, let me separate it out first so that I don't. All right. So we're not gonna start with your meta message. We're gonna see if the meta message ties in with the actual archangel that's coming in for you, right? The archangel coming in for you is Raziel. She's always about inspiration, mysteries, but she also works in the Akashic records, right? Her energy for you as you go and approach the weekend portal that's coming in is about a gratitude rampage. It's already happened, right? So understanding something that's already happened can't currently physically put you through anything, right? You've realized that you've already made it 100% of that bad, no matter how bad or good it was. Because sometimes bad things happen at good moments in our life too, right? That's when we're the least vulnerable because we're not expecting it. So remember that the overall energy for everything is gratitude rampage, right? Be grateful. When we ask the universe to remove masks, they're not usually going around picking people's faces off. They're picking your mask off of your face that you have built for that person. Understand that. You're not seeing them differently. You're just seeing the parts that you've been allowing and accepting, whether it was serving you or not. The portal that you are going to be entering as you go into this weekend is going to be the portal of oneness. The portal of oneness, when you're in there, you're going to be challenged to explore your ancestry, right? So your card in the upright tells me that this is something that maybe you're not ready to start working on, right? Sometimes we don't want to know what's back there. Some of us hear horrible things in our family lineage, and we don't want to look back. We don't want to know. We feel that couldn't do anything but slow us down. Unfortunately, that is literally backwards. It literally gives you power over the past. When you take power from the past, it's not doomed to repeat itself. So make sure that you're understanding the challenge, right? This is about breaking those ancestral circles that everyone intentionally holds on to like it is literally the mere existence of reality, and then they find out that it is not. Okay? This is you studying even the bad ones. The bad seeds had a place, they had a reason. Whether it was a long season or a short season, they had a reason. Some of that could be why you do things, say things, feel things that you can't understand. Well, maybe it's not madness. Maybe it's not insanity. Maybe it's your actual DNA. And then once you understand it, you can find a way to take the power back that maybe ancestors didn't have. So your challenge is going to be very hard unless it's not and you have a perfect family and you look forward to it, because I don't have a perfect family, and although I love many of my family members, there's things the farther I went back that I found out I was literally horrified to know that was part of my woven DNA. But then I learned to take power over it, and all of a sudden things in my present weren't affected anymore. My current started going differently, and I'm okay with that. While you're also in there, you're going to see that an outsider does have a solution for you. Now, who is that outsider? You're going to find out when you get in there, though. They have something to teach you. So understand that the outsider, the sorcerer, the person that's looking in, they are not having a biased opinion. They're just merely speaking constructive criticism so that you may begin to see it. And once you can recognize it, you can learn to change it, remove it, make it different, make it louder, make it prouder. Whatever it is, it will benefit you. And you're doing all of this, remember, in the energy of understanding gratitude differently. Gratitude looks different to every single person in this world. But when you've lost certain things in your life, literally, and then they're back, like the use of your hands, your feet, being able to wake up, because it's not promised, guys. It's not promised that I'm going to be able to have hand control every day, feet control every day. I do the absolute best I can, but it's not promised. Stop taking advantage of the things that you don't realize every day you're not showing that gratitude for. It's not easy. It's not. It's not. Once you find that thing, what is it Josh does? Or sorry, Mr. Floyd, what is it? The five things, right? Every single morning when we're in there and we're just catching up with everybody, he asks us to write our 5 things down. It's always my same 5 every single time. Everything that happens after that, whether it's a lesson or a blessing, I didn't assume it was going to be there. And when it showed up, it was different. It was alive. It was vibrant. It was something that I didn't expect, but deservingly I got to benefit from. So find out what you're really grateful for, and then make that your rampage. Make that the new part of you that wants to come out. Your meta message is literally about moving towards an adventure, right? The very first card in here is about that adventure. It's being paired with counsel. So as you're coming out of the portal, the counsel will be waiting on you, because there is a brand new, the Fool showed up, right? This would be the consistency of the Fool card in the tarot, right? This unmarked trail, this unexpected journey, right? Are you going to be a damn fool? No, none of us want to be that. We all want to be that fool, though. We want to be a fool that's happy, a fool that's in love, a fool that's on an adventure, not having expectations or schedules, right? We all have a deadline. We don't have to stick to every little thing, though. So understand that the council will be approaching you as you come out of the portal. They may even be there to greet you, but understand once you come out, you're immediately going to be on that new, brand new path. You may not have been on it yet. This may be brand new ground for you, but you will be seeing it gratefully through the eyes of you, just a little differently. That's what I've got for you. Tiffany. Tiffany, 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 Tiffany. Grateful brings grateful. I like it. I like it. Okay, all right. That's all over there. That's all over here. That's over here. That's over here. All right. And again, I want to turn your meta message over because the message is coming from Metatron. I want to make sure that you understand that even though he paired you with an archangel, they brought their own message for you coming into this weekend as we approach the solstice. So first thing coming in for you is a very private message from Zadkiel. It's about compassion, freedom, and forgiveness. And the energy is vision. So Archangel Zadkiel, overall energy, vision. I know you see it, right? You see the light and the dark, right? They must go together. Do you see the intertwining of it? Do you see them accepting the emotion and the mystery and the illusion, everything that comes with the moon energy, right? There's been a lot of talk about it if you're really paying attention to what people are very curious to, right? I myself am a moon child. I know a whole lot about it. I study a lot of my rituals and I do almost every spell that I do for myself or with the intention to help my gems. I do them with moon magic. I fill them and enrich them with Vision energy because it's a good thing that people don't understand, right? So I want you to understand it wholly, not halfway. Make sure that you go all the way into it. The portal that you are going to be entering is the victory portal. And if you notice, there's no land in sight for this portal. You're literally going to be suspended in midair. Literally. I'm not kidding you. This isn't a portal that you can walk to. You can't climb steps. You can't hike to it. You can't climb to it. You have to already be suspended in air for the door to even open. So make sure that you understand that victory is already promised to you. You must be present in the victory for the victory to open, though. There is a challenge for you once you get inside that door. The challenge is to be more objective. Not everybody can be objective. Not everybody can be optimistic. It's not easy. Trust me, I tried it a long time ago and it didn't work for me. And then a series of situational events and milestones changed my entire life. And now I can't be anything but optimistic. I can't be anything but hopeful. I must always wait for the other shoe to drop, but I am staying present in the moment and enjoying every moment of that existence. There is a way to compartmentalize, and I know that's not a fun word for some people, but a healed person compartmentalizes everything. If it is not important, it is my mind, and I can't let that matter anymore. I have control over my brain. My brain isn't wonky donkey. As a Gemini with ADHD, ODD, and all them other ADHD things, and then on top of that, I've got all the aneurysms and all the rebuilt this and the rebuilt that and the this and the bleh, right? No. Stay present, stay objective to every moment. There is hope in every single moment. The seer comes in for you while you're also in there. So the overall energy of the vision is so that you can quiet your mind. It's funny that showed up for me again today, yet this morning. Quieting your mind. Do you know how much power is in silence? It's a question that we were asked this morning. I know the answer to this, and it's pretty wonderful. I can literally make my mind do nothing. Nothing. Yeah, my eyes are going to blink. I'm going to breathe, hopefully. But I can still my mind. I don't know if it's because of all the metal. I don't know if it's because of all the aneurysms and trauma and all of that. I don't know. I don't question it, though. But I can find silence. I can tune out even the hum of the electronics. It's so wonderful. Having control over your mind is something that not all of us are able to just grasp. Some of us get thrown into situations like my story, and there is a lot of us out there. And then there's some of us that work to earn it. And to me, they're a little more validated. They didn't have to just wake up and be like, oh shit, what happened? What's going with it? Well, what is that sensation? And all of a sudden, there's just all this stuff, right? There's some people that had the drive and determination to do it all by themselves, and that is what you get to be a part of. You get to quiet your mind so that you can see other people and how they do it, and it may help you find tricks along the way. Your meta message is about understanding that there is a dance for you. There is a completion for you, but it is involving some kind of tool you are going to need. The staff shows up as not just the staff, right? It could be a wand, it could be an actual staff, it could be a walking stick, something. Not only is it going to support you on your walk as you take and complete your circle and you find your dance that makes your connection to not just the ghost world or the limbo yard and everything else above, the spiritual beings that are trying to get to you, the ancestors, all of them that are reaching for you. You will find it with you find your dance, right? Finding your dance, finding your rhythm and your flow, that is something that only you can hear within you. It's not necessarily your heartbeat, but once you find it, you'll find out that your heart is the one that's an actual perfect rhythm with it. Not everyone beats the same. Not every gong is the same. Every single rhythm has its own beat. And you will find it, and then you will find a way to complete your dance and close and open doors and chambers and parts of you that need to have disruption and also need to have support. So the tool that comes in is staff. So make sure you understand it as something that can support you, but it can also be something that can help defend you when you need it. And that's what I've got for you. Mr. OD, mwah, mwah, mwah. I love you. You're so welcome, Tiffany. Sharon. Sharon. And we said, oh, well, okay. Okay, so so I'm going to tell you who your archangel is, but they want me to open your mind to something first, right? So the archangel that comes in for you is Raguel, right? And I know, guys, I'm not probably saying these names correctly. Don't take my head off, right? This one comes in when it's needing discipline, right? Some of us need justice, discipline, right? So understand that this type of archangel, what I do understand about them is they're not one that they're not one to play around, right? When you're thinking of justice and discipline, those two, when they go together, if someone has wronged you and man's law didn't catch it, this is usually when karmic law comes in, the universal law, that one we can't avoid. So for this one showing up, he's literally going to help you. The overall energy of what he's coming in is key. So I'm going to jump right over here to you understanding that there is something that you are struggling with, right? And we all have something that we're struggling with. Nobody is exempt from this. No one is exempt from trauma, and no one is exempt from pain, heartache, none of that, right? Those of us that have had kids or had some kind of struggle with food, sometimes we don't always love our body, right? What I want you to understand is the challenge that they have for you is about loving your body. The good, the bad, the stretch marks, the scars, the curls, the straight, the frizzy, the fro, the long, ugly second toe like I got. Boy. The fact that seizures keep taking my teeth out of my mouth or literally just eating and they just keep breaking because of all the seizures. It's like, just come on all out so I can just get dentures or whatever, right? There are so many things that all of us struggle with, but they really want me to let you know that you are gorgeous. You're gorgeous exactly how you are. Now, if you mentally want to improve that for your own health and mental stability, I support that too. But if you choose to be a little jiggly on the side with a love handle here and a love handle there, here, okay, yeah, see, we can go right on down that rabbit hole, right? I can tell you right now. Look, I go outside and my skin turns into bleh. I feel like it feels like leather and it doesn't feel very soft. And when you go like this and all you feel is bumps and just like, ugh. Well, I'm not gonna cover my skin unless, I'm like have to, or like a shawl or wrap that looks cute with my outfit. Yeah, I'm not going to hide my eczema or my lupus anymore. I'm not gonna care if somebody thinks, "Ooh, what is she got? What is wrong with her? Is she contagious?" Nope, no, I'm not. But I'm gonna let you think whatever you want to think, and I'm not gonna stress on it because it's not what it is about. So the first thing that comes in that I want you to understand is that with him having a key, he also has the ability to let you find justice and harmony, right? You can find ways to love your body. Your challenge is to love your body, all of it, no matter what part it is. And if it is the part that you don't like my second toe that's long as shit, it's like literally like down there flipping people off, like, hello. I'd be trying to get some cute little shoes, and I look down, I'd be like, ugh, flipping everybody off. Ooh, we can't help it, right? We can't help it. Look, your portal is awake. You take your power. If somebody wants to talk about my toe that has too many knuckles in it, I don't give a damn. I don't care. I'm gonna pick it up because I got the monkey toe. I'm gonna be able to grab something. It's much easier. I found a way to embrace it, right? There's so many good ways to find harmony, right? So remember that he is coming in as harmony as well. So focus on that part, the part he wants you to understand. The key of all of this energy is the part of harmony, right? Your challenge is to love your body as you enter the awake portal, but understand that ally is going to be happening while you're in there, right? What is ally, right? Understanding ally is being present in someone else's life, right? Observing how they learn to love themselves, or letting an ally find a way to love themselves by finding and seeing you love yourself, right? So, does that mean you're taking someone in? No. But it definitely means that you're going to meet someone of your same energy while you're in there and you have a chance to possibly walk together outside of the portal, because that person is going to become an ally to you because of whatever reason you two get along. You two are going to get along because you see eye to eye in something. And it's probably going to be where it comes to learning to love our body. The jiggly teacher arms, the itchy, gritchy skin, the second long toe, the missing front teeth, the falling out of the hair from the lupus, whatever it is, the up and down with the weight. And oh man, it's just a never ending list, right? You got this. I would say accept that challenge and come out feeling like a whole brand new woman. It's the best part of all of it, right? Or man, whatever you want to recognize as. You know us, we don't really want to be just one energy, right? When we find that trinity, some days we want to be a little more masculine, some days we want to be a little more feminine, some days we just want to be that inner child. So allowing yourself to become one with your own trinity, that's even a better bonus, right? All right, your meta message is freaking wonderful, right? There is a period of rest that you're going to need when you come out of the summer solstice portal, though. You're going to be more teachable as you learn to love a part of you, right? You're going to stub your toe, so to speak. But it happens, right? We don't realize that something's hot or cold or spicy until we try it. That's the part that you are going to need to take a break from. So, inside the portal, while you're learning to love your body and you're learning to do and try all of these new things that may benefit or cut off what isn't serving your body, you're going to be realizing just how teachable you became to yourself. When you come out of the portal, you're going to understand that you yourself are something that is and will be teachable. You will understand flow so much differently because you will understand yours completely differently. You will recognize when you need to take a rest, and you will understand when you need to turn those frequencies up. So understand that the meta message comes after this weekend, but it is the fact of you approaching the weekend, knowing that you are going with the flow, even though you may not understand what's going to happen in that awake portal. Know that everything that will and might possibly happen for you is for your highest good, your future you, the one you don't know yet, your doppelganger, so to speak. They've put the order in. So enjoy this one, because waking up or remembering is very healthy all the way around the board. That's what I've got for you. Juicy. Okie dokie. Let me switch list here, guys. Give me 1 second. Unpen. Your husband didn't see your feet. I didn't start wearing open-toed shoes until I don't actually even remember, but so Rossi, Angela, and Jennifer, right? Is this our list for right now? Y'all pay attention for last call. So Rossi is here. I see. Yeah, I didn't start wearing open-toed shoes until maybe 10 years ago. Maybe. And that's like extremely pushing it. Like it may have been more like 7 or 8. I don't know. Maybe it's 10. I don't know. You know. The little man's looking for the file. He'll let me know. But yeah, it's been a very short period of time, considering I just turned 49 a couple weeks ago, right? So it went well into my complete, almost approaching crone life before I ever wore any open-toed shoes. Ever. Do you know how expensive heels and sandals are when they are closed-toed? It takes so much more material. Anyway, all right. Okay, so Rossi, Archangel Michael is coming in for you. We all know and love Archangel Michael. He's all about the strength, courage, and also letting go, right? But his overall energy for you, which I don't know, you might need to explore this just a little bit, right? The overall energy for you is starseed. So everything that Michael is going to be working you through and prepping you for this possible weekend portal of yours is going to be understanding starseed. So that is a huge clue or hint. I don't know. They don't go into a lot of why they paired that archangel with that energy. They're just literally just letting me know to tell you this is a possible overall energy clue or hint. But the energy of everything stimulates around starseed. The portal is imagination, right? Oh my God. So he entering into an imagination portal is something that, well, I mean, come on now. It's a little bit crazy, right? It's one of those portals that every single person that ever went in there, they left their impression. They left a piece of them. It's like going to that bridge or whatever it is where everybody puts a lock, right? Everybody that visits, they put this lock there. They write their name on this lock and they put it there. And now, like there's the weight of all of these, right? That's what it's like. It's a very heavy realm, but it is a portal that is unimaginative. It's nothing and everything that you've ever seen. So just know that as you go into it, it's like literally entering into something that you know every bit of, and yet everything is completely unconventional, unorthodox, backwards, upside down, um, mystery, illusion. The imagination is just something that just is vast, right? We could talk for hours and hours, but that's your portal for you. Illusionist is going to be the energy that they want you to work on as you leave out, right? Understanding anger, understanding it that maybe you are self misdiagnosing yourself, right? Right? That's crazy, right? We self-diagnose ourselves all the time when we think that something is this in our body or something of this in our mind, and well, we have this pattern and we have that pattern and we have this and we have that, right? We become a form of an illusionist, right? Eventually, a lie becomes the truth in our brain. We believe it. We can convince our brain to believe the lie, and the lie becomes the truth, right? So going into the imagination portal as your overall energy is illusionist, right? Understanding that you're going to learn something that you are covering up isn't what you need it to be, want it to be, or even created it to be. It's what your imagination allowed it to become, right? So let's just say that you're very passionate and compassionate about something, only to the point to where when you talk about it, all you do is get pissed off, enraged, and very vulnerable to constructive criticism, right? Well, what you have done is you have allowed your imagination to create and turn anger into a false stream of compassion, right? It's not a genuine stream of compassion. It can't be. It's actually anger. You just don't know it. You don't give it its due diligence. You don't give it its title, right? You don't put it in the emotional part of the brain it's supposed to be there, so the brain doesn't recognize it and disguises it up and puts all these pretty cinnamons and sugars on rotten apples and says, "Here you go." No, you will understand yourself differently. There is, and those are just two that I just rapidly picked right out of the air, but there is something that you are making look like it is something, but it's really not. It doesn't even have to be a bad thing. It could be a good thing about you and you just don't understand it, right? Or it could be that you're recognizing it in other people and now it's going to change its head and it's going to show you, well, I actually look like this in real life. Are you still scared of me? Are you still intimidated by me? Are you still going to want to work with me? You are going to find that there is something that you've allowed to become an illusion in your life. The challenge for you is taking positive action, right? That is not an easy challenge, right? Because again, we don't always want to be optimistic. We don't always want to be the person that says, but the glass is only half full. That's all it ever really is, right? When you're looking at it, it's never really half empty. Not when you're optimistic. It's half full. Are you crazy? No. I'm not going to let my well run deep. I will always look at it as half full. So, with that concept in mind, understand that because the portal is going to illuminate something that you see as sweet and sugar and all of that, reality is not the same concept in this emotion. So, recognize the emotion and then realize, am I bringing this out with me? So when I say, am I bringing this out for me? Yeah, you are. You're bringing it out with you because you're coming right out immediately into a brand new beginning, right? You're literally in this deck. This would be the Fool card showing up for you, and it's showing up with Moon Maiden energy, right? So it's coming in with them beautiful night fairies and beautiful fae that already are full of not just fairy dust, but they've got Physion energy and they've got obstacle illusions. They've got magic and mystery and dancing and stars and all of this good stuff that you can't see in the daylight. Well, it's because the sun is just too bright and you can't see none of it. But when you get rid of the sun, it's all still there. Well, it's there in the daytime too. You're going to recognize that. So you will be coming out with understanding a little bit differently on how you're going to be using one of your tools, right? So you do have a tool coming up, right? This one is showing up as a drum. And if you have one, then you're going to understand it differently. If you don't have one and you want to run out and get one, absolutely. But that's not the only one that shows up. You also have rain sticks showing up. So if you don't have a rain stick, not telling you to run out and buy a drum or a rain stick, but you have two disruption tools that show up. So maybe you will be able to beat the hell out of them drums or dance with that rain stick to move the energy from what it once was to now what it actually is. And that's what I've got for you, honey. I have them both. I have a little monkey drum. Y'all know what I'm talking about? The monkey drum. I have that. I need to get more drums. It is mousy. It is so easy to get caught up and then just sugarcoat it. And in our mind, it's not that. No, actually, that's exactly what it is. We just don't want to admit it. So, some of it is just realizing that, we want the healing. And when we want the healing, that's when the healing happens. But you have to want it, right? You can't deny it or say it's not there because not everybody is going to be telling you the same thing just to say it. Yeah, no, we're not going to do that one. Oh, right. I know. I have a rain stick. I absolutely love my rain stick. I would show it to you guys, but it's huge. It's huge. It wouldn't even show up on camera. I've showed it before. It's way over there. My little monkey drum is somewhere. I think it's in the living room, but I want to get one. I want one from like Okinawa or someone like that, like one of the small, little deeper, heavier hitter ones. Because the one I've got, it's pretty loud. I think it's I don't know, what is that, about 4 inches? So it's quite loud. So I want one smaller, deeper. Hi, Rossi. I mean, Millie. Hi, Millie. I was messing with rain stick at the Renaissance Fair yesterday. Aren't they wonderful? Well, I'll just show you real quick. I mean, we've got time. I'll show you real quick. Hold on. Mine was oh, I don't even remember where I got mine now. Lord have mercy. I've gotten so many tools. Oh, I told y'all it's really big. Can you see it? Let me get that out of the way. Can you guys see it? So it's a one big turtle, and then the turtle shell is the turtle carrying a drum. a baby turtle, and this one right here is another drum. So it's carrying two drums, and then it's baby turtle on the back of a turtle shell, if you guys can tell. But yeah, it's a sea turtle, which is my sign, my one of my spirit animals. I just keep going. All right. Let me lay it down. I don't ever lay it flat because my ends are rounded. I don't want my ends to go flat. So, okie dokie, okie dokie. Angela, 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 Angela. Whew. It is huge. It is huge. It is huge. I don't need a smaller one. I need my big one. It is my big one, even though it's more like a hiya. It's but look, y'all. When you see Mosaic playing with hers, tell her put it down. Every time she touches her rain stick, I'm not kidding you, we get 10.5 inches of snow, we get tornadoes, we get the weirdest shit. And although we are in the panhandle, it can happen. It's highly susceptible to happen. Like literally the next day kind of shit happened. Yeah. Tell Mo to put it down. All right, Angela. I actually I freaking love this for you because every week Metatron picks somebody to show up for, not once but twice, right? I freaking love that Enoch decided to be here specifically, right? Not one time for you, but twice. So he's coming in for you literally with his ancient wisdom and his understanding and his knowledge and all of that. But the main thing he really wants you to understand is the alignment that he has to positive, right? He absolutely, in no way, no shape, no form, no how, will allow negative. He's just not one that plays with that. Like, no way, no shape, no form. No. So he is wanting you to understand he is coming in with the energy of alignment. So if there is something that you are struggling with, and struggling looks funny on every single one of us. So do not think that it looks different on you than it does on anyone else, because all of us have it, all of us deal with it, and it looks absolutely as unique and different on every single one of us as our own damn fingerprint. So understand that your challenge that I really want to talk about first is about breaking addictions, right? So going into this weekend, Metatron is really going to want you to work on negative shit, whether it is an addiction to tobacco, guilty, marijuana, guilty, shopping, I'm a little guilty. Let's see, addictions, caffeine. Oh my god, caffeine rules my world, literally. Let's see, addictions. Probably someone would probably say tarot and oracle decks, because I have a beautiful library of decks and little mini pieces of art that I'm obsessed with, right? We have a lot of addictions. Metatron is coming in for you to understand, to work on your FOMO, right? That fear of missing out. So breaking addictions is your challenge. The portal that you are entering is the return portal, right? So this portal is that second chance kind of portal, right? It's a portal where we get to see ourselves. It's about looking in that mirror naked at ourselves. Not naked as in actually naked, but yes, emotionally, physically, and barely bare naked, right? Making sure that you are not letting anything get in your way of understanding that this addiction, this controlling factor that is happening in your life, it is happening, and he is coming in to help you understand it so that it doesn't go negative all the time, right? We can't help it. Negative comes into our life one way, shape, form, or fashion, right? Nobody is exempt. I say it all the time. Nobody is perfect. They may hide it real damn well, but no one is perfect. Sorry, reality is what it is. So understanding, and they want you to really work on your dreams as well. Dreams have been kind of driving me nuts lately for the past couple of days, but they want you to understand that as you come out, the energy that you're going to be bringing out with you is this dreamer mentality, right? Living your dream. Living your dream. Nothing more. It's not going to happen overnight, but you have to start living like it's already happening. So understand that it's already happening because your future self is ready for you to start living that way, right? So understand that you get to go back to a portal that you've already been to because they want you to break a habit so that you understand it, that when you come out, your new journey is going to first be approached and protected by Pachamama, right? So you're coming out with a meditation and stillness from Pachamama to be more transpersonal. So the overall energy of your Metatron message is for you to be more transpersonal, right? So Metatron will break it down for you all week long. He'll let you enter the portal this weekend as we enter the summer solstice. And when you come out, you get to live your dream. Literally, you will be mentally ready. And that's where the strength comes from here first. So understand that this journey, this new way for you is very personal, but it's about making it transpersonal. Something that was and will always work with you and walk with you is now serving you differently. And that's what I've got for you. I know, I love when Pachamama shows up. Absolutely, John. Literally, 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 literally. Jennifer, you are next, love. Are you still with us? You are so welcome. Let me unpen this one and repen our new one here. All right, we are doing last call. Thomas has put in last call, guys. So you know how that goes. 60 seconds. You have 60 seconds to get that me in. Otherwise, we will catch you on the next show. You know how it goes. All right, Jennifer is here. All right, I don't like that. Mm-hmm. All right, let me click this button. It's hot. 1 second, guys. Whew, it's hot. Hold on, gotta click a button. Ooh-wee. All right. All right, before I go into your meta message, I want to talk about the assigned archangel for you this week from Metatron. That archangel is Raphael. Raphael is coming in to work with you on the condition of understanding them as love, healing, and miracles. The overall energy that they are bringing to you, though, is to remind you to look up, right? So here is the energy of the archangel that is coming in for you. And the overall energy for them is going to be to remind you to look up, right? So many people are looking down. We're watching our steps. We're making sure we're not stepping on something that we shouldn't be stepping on, or stepping into a hole or something like that. But so many of us forget to look up. It's one of the main reasons I love reading Mondays with Jane, because Jane, being one that works with the angels, she reminds us that angels most of the time are up, right? Whether they're just hanging out or they're just sitting just to the left or the right of us, they're walking beside us, they're still a little taller than us, so we gotta look up to them anyway, right? Look up. You never know what you're gonna see when you look up. So he is going to be focusing on that kind of energy. Your overall energy, though, they want you to remember as you enter into the week that they're preparing you for the portal that you're entering, is going to be improving your outlook on something, right? So your overall energy is alchemy, right? Alchemist. When you think about the alchemist is always trying to turn something into something else, right? No matter what it is, whether it's pain into strength, or fear into joy, or maybe even knowledge, or maybe you turn it into a tool, some way, shape, form, or fashion, right? You're the only one that's going to understand it because you're the only one that it's meant directly to affect this week. The portal that you're going to be entering to is the mastery portal. The mastery portal is obviously everything that the title says that it is, but when you think about it as yourself and you're entering in yourself, you are becoming a master of something, right? I always wanted my PhD in psychology, not just because I would be a doctorate. I wanted to master something. I didn't want to quit until I got to that PhD. But then I realized, well, I've got a PhD on life. Does that count? And then I realized in different parts of my life, it was the only PhD that got me through 100% of those bad times, hard times, dark times, confusing times, lost times, broken times, trauma times, all those times that I thought I needed anything and everyone else to be there for me. The only thing that I found out was that I just needed to find different parts of me because I am strong and I wear many hats and I am capable of pulling me through this, right? So, this mastery portal that you get to work with is about mastering things that you need to carry with you in your walk, right? Also, while you're in there, you do have a challenge. That challenge is tempering your criticism. Those of us that are judgmental or heavily opinionated, we tend to criticize a lot, right? Whether we want to instinctively or it literally just comes out of our mouth like word vomits, depending on what type of person you are. I am not pointing fingers at you, but there must be something that is recognized in you that you could be a little critic about, right? All of us are. All of us are. Trust me. Oh. Ooh. Mm, me. Me too. Me too. I'm guilty. I'm guilty. Ain't nobody in here exempt from that one either. I don't care who they are. Mm-mm. They can point fingers better than the next. Yep, they sure can. Yeah, but there's a few things they can't do, and that's stick to commitments they make for themselves because they don't realize they're not even living for themselves. They're too busy about worried about everybody but their self. So you work on mastering just you. There is something that you and you alone can work on becoming less critical about. Your meta message comes in with an eagle and a rattle, right? So again, we have a disruption tool coming in, and I freaking love this because I am hunting a rattle, right? I was hunting a rattle in an afflame, and then an afflame found me. So every time the rattle shows up, I get a little excited when I'm sharing a tool with someone, right? So if you have a rattle, gonna shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. I don't care if it's a maraca ball. I don't care. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Shake it till you can't shake it no more, right? Make sure that you understand the more that you are shaking that rattle and making that disruption town, you are creating boundaries and barriers and you are pushing negative and low vibrational energies away from you. And once you can't hear the sound no more, guess what? They still can because your little human ears can't hear that frequency still going. But guess what? It's still going. And they're steady going back and back. It may take them a few days, a month, a year, 5 years, 10 years. Eventually, they gonna come back. But the more intention you put on that shake, the harder you're going to push them back. So understand this disruption tool is going to remove the things that you don't want around you anymore, whether it's low vibrational, bad energy, just bad juju, or just something you just really don't like, or maybe you just want to find your rhythm and you want to make a good blessing sound with it. Find your rhythm because you can use it as prayer and vibration and for lifting, cleansing, and putting back good energy that you just ran right out the door. So you can use it for more than one thing. This is a tool that can bring in blessings, and it can also be a disruption tool for you to run out the low vibrations. They need you to understand they're prepping you for something that is to come. Your meta message is for you to understand that you are being prepped. I don't know what you're being prepped for, but you are being prepped for something. Is it something down the road for you? Probably. Is it something that is going to be serving to the community? I would say 100%, even when you don't want to. I didn't want to do this, what I'm doing right now. I didn't want to. Everybody kept saying, get a channel, 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 get a channel. And I'm like, I got a channel. And they're like, yeah, but you're not using it. And I'm like, yes, I am. Playlists for this and indie music and this, that, and the other. That's not using your channel. You're not getting your voice out there. And I'm like, people aren't going to like me. They're going to think I'm a drill sergeant. They're going to think I already knew what I was going to face. I knew I was the only one going to be strong enough to deal with it too. Other people were going to be intentionally intimidated by things that people were going to say, that scares them. Well, I'm scared that you're scared. I'm scared for you. I'm scared that you're scared. I was scared too. But there comes a point in everyone's life when we found out, guess what? I'm not scared anymore. So you are going to call in Eagle, right? I know that sounds crazy for me to tell you to go get you a rattle and run it all off and then fill it back up with them same vibrations, but it has to be a different song, a different frequency, a different vibration, right? Like I said, that rattle is more than one thing. Understanding it differently and understanding that they're prepping you to get rid of the bad so that you have room for whatever it is that's coming your way. Call in your eagle when you need to see a higher perspective of things, but also understand that this itself is also more than just being able to see things at eagle level. You're also going to be able to rise above items and objects and people that can't ride on your back. They're not going to be able to breathe at the levels of altitude that you're about to be able to breathe at. So allow your eagle to come in, remove, be the predator that they are, and see prey as what it is. Or use them to come and help you lift so that you can see the big picture of what it is that they are trying to prep you for, because it's not just needed for you. You're just the delivery system on what it is that needs to be heard by the mass. And that's what I've got for you. You got your rattle. I'm jelly. I'm jelly. Jelly. Y'all, Mo found the cutest rattle. It's so freaking cute. It looks like a maraca. It's so freaking cool. I freaking love it. I 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 love it. Da 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 da. Every time I get that la cucaracha, la cucaracha. I don't even know the song, but I just start hearing it in my head. La 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 da 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 da. I get to moving my hips like Shakira and shit, knowing I'm about to break something. Maracas, yes, yeah. Even if that's what your rattle is, maracas work too. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. All right, Mr. Floyd, Tina, and JR. All right, let me get this last and final list up. 1 second. Final list going up. All right, first one on the list is Mr. Floyd. And I know you're here. I saw you here just like literally not even a minute ago in chat. So let's get some cards out. Let's see what's going on for you over here. Oh, and Maruda is here. Thank God on the timing of that. Maruda, how do I say this? Phanuel. 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 This is slowly becoming one of my favorite archangels, and I promise you, they haven't shut up for me yet. I am the epiphany of hope in my eyes. I'm constantly pushing it. Unity always until hope, right? It's just my thing every single day. Anyway, Archangel Phanuel is showing up for you, and I absolutely love this. Somebody like you needs to be so full of all of those little grains of sand, right? So the archangel for you is optimism. The Phanuel, what is coming in with optimism and hope, right? The overall energy for your archangel is for you to understand they picked you specifically because there is a wizard inside of you. Sorcerer, witch, alchemy, whatever you want to call it, right? But their energy is for you to understand they are part of the metaverse, right? Being part of something greater than this right here, right? Sorry. I don't know how bad that echoed. Sorry. Bigger, right? That biome, right? That word biome is intimidating to people. They don't want to look at their biome because then they're going to see that they're tied and linked and intertwined to things they don't want to be linked and tied and intertwined to. I can't wait to see what all you find. Your overall energy is about protecting your soul. You're going in your energy as mystic. But your main number one thing is going to be protecting your soul while you're in there. Not that someone would ever be trying to interfere with it, but when you're in the portal of the landing, there's a lot of creatures there, right? And not all of those creatures are doomed, are doing anything for you, but forcing you to be more you, right? So if you have this characteristic that it's not one of your favorites, they're going to recognize that one and they're going to find a way to mimic it so that you can understand it as the mystic energy that you are. So your portal is the landing portal that you will be entering as the summer solstice approaches this weekend. There is a challenge for you while you're in there, and it may not be one that is quite easily um, accepted, right? There's so many different versions of us walking right now. We just don't understand it, right? But what you will understand is that someone's waiting for you inside that portal, and that portal is a guardian angel. That guardian angel says, he don't listen. He's hard headed. He's knuckle. Ah, nah, he got soft. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. He ain't gonna do it. He ain't gonna do it. That's why they're challenging you. So not only are you getting hit with a double portal, because as you can see, the guardian angel is opening up their portal for you to enter you and see you differently. They're going to be challenging it while you're already becoming a mystic energy and understanding optimism and hope just a little differently than you understand it right now. But while you're protecting your soul, they're going to be throwing you right down the portal of something else inside that. It's like having a book within a book or a plot twist inside of a plot, right? Which one is reality? Which one is the plot twist? Well, in a minute, they're going to spiral together and you may not be able to tell them apart, but you're going to know. You're going to know. And I don't know how you're going to know, but you're going to know. Ooh, your meta message comes in with you understanding a radical acceptance. You're literally coming right out the door with radical acceptance about something. Is it going to be you? Maybe. There is a sacrifice that you're going to be willing and understanding a little differently for your highest good, right? You're going to be surrendering to something about yourself, right? So remember that word, surrendering, right? We talked about this last week. That word is replaceable to soften. We only surrender to ourselves. So if it isn't something that is you 100% in your soul, you're not surrendering to it. You may soften to it. You may be more willing to see it differently, um, or understand them differently by seeing it softer. But there will be no submission until you surrender fully to yourself. And then once you do that, when you do that, not before, the moment that you do that, you've got a jaguar coming in for you. And this kind of spirit animal is one that will walk with your future self. So this isn't one that's going to just be sitting there waiting for you to come out of the portal and the meditation and understanding that they're ready to jump. They're waiting on that future you, right? So understand that your soul is all you have to protect. That's it. That's all. Just yours. That's the one that's going to be weighed against the feather. That's the one that is going to go everywhere you go. Yours. So understand the jaguar is coming, but not until you surrender to you and no one else. That's the message I got for you. Ooh, Tina and JR. Tina, JR. Tina. Let's see. You are welcome, Mr. Floyd. Let's see. Anybody do any donations? Nope, no donations. That's okay. Tina, here. All right, Tina. Okay. Ooh. Okay, well, we're going to start with your archangel. So your archangel that is coming in for you is one of my all-time favorites, Uriel. Uriel is one of them that will come in when a connection needs to happen, right? Sometimes we know something, we just can't quite find the connection, right? Whether it's a person, a place, an idea, whatever that wonderful noun may be, that's where he steps in, or they, she, however they show up for you, right? The archangel Uriel is wanting you to understand that it is those smaller connections that build the strongest foundations. When you just go and you put one giant slab in with no reinforcements, guess what's going to happen down the road? Yeah. Eventually, everything with life will tweak it, twist it, pop it, snap it. There's no reinforcement, right? There's no rebarb to help it. There's no shifting channels to allow it to settle, right? Passion doesn't usually settle very well, right? Passion is one of those emotions that sometimes can get carried way over top, right? It can turn into fire that is raging out of control, even with the best intentions. Uriel is coming in for you to understand both of them completely differently, right? He is coming in with the energy of your overall aura, right? So if you can see the you in this card, and I'm not talking about heart, there is an actual person in this card. If you can see the you in this card, then you can see that you are a bunch of wavy lines. There's no sharp corners, there's no 90-degree angles. None of that is there. We build them corners to hide from, right? We build those comfort zones. So understand that Uriel is wanting you and your aura to become more liquid, more flow, less hard, less 90-degree angles, and literally more energy, more cosmic movement. Your aura needs to be lightened. The portal that you are going to be entering for summer solstice is future. So for you entering into a portal that brings the future of you to the present current you is freaking amazing. Can you imagine what you, future you, looks like? What color is your hair? Is it long? Is it short? Are you wearing like one of them real flowy, breathable, like wind fun kind of materials? Oh, do you have like weapons? Like, are you a master of anything? Like, I can only imagine what future you is going to look like, right? It's kind of cool, right? There is a challenge for you. And although we are learning to understand humanity's way different, some of us just need to slow down and some of us just need to stop altogether when it comes to not understanding humanities and take a hard course in humanities. They really offer them in college. I'm not kidding you. You can take a course on humanities. Some people need that, right? So future you is absolutely going to put you through some things, and it's going to start with minimizing guilt. You cannot carry Tom, Dick, Harry, and the cat down the road's guilt because of something that happened to you through them or by their actions, and you're still letting them, oh, poor pitiful me, 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 wah, 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 wah. You can't do that. You can't carry their guilt. Maybe you're carrying your own guilt. Maybe you've been carrying it for far too long. Sometimes we have survivor's guilt or remorse, or, something bad happened. And, well, if you wouldn't have been the one to invite them, God. How many ways can we count guilt? Try to count them. Go ahead. Take a minute. Give everybody a minute since we're just sitting here, right? How many ways can you count it? Although this message is personal, you know me, you know the rules. If it resonates, take it, right? Minimizing guilt is power. I'm going to leave that right there. Your overall energy while you're in the portal and what you're going to be bringing out with you is dancer. You are going to be flaunting something that you love, and you don't know it yet because you're still living with this energy because it's upright. If it was in the reverse, I would be like, hallelujah, it's time for the rodeo. Hey, yeah, no, honey, it's upright. These are healing cards. So upright tells me that no matter how many times life says no, you choose yes and hold on to that guilt. So that's why Metatron says, no, there is a very small connection they are missing, and I'm going to show it to them. And I bet you it is going to make a huge impression in your life when you realize you're carrying guilt that is not yours to be carried. You are going to be flaunting something you don't even know you love right now because you're putting guilt in that platform space that is deserving of being flaunted as love. Your meta message is really freaking simple, but it is literally about being still, right? So the first thing that they're coming with is still. Standing still in your own space, standing still in your mind, standing still in your own time, standing still, standing your ground. Sometimes standing still looks so much differently. They are flicking my remote control, and I wish they'd stop. Earthkeeper energy and a balancing act is coming in for you as you exit the portal this weekend to the summer solstice. You are going to find a way to remove distractions, not balance or not juggle, No, you're going to juggle. You're going to juggle more things. Instead of 3 things, you're going to juggle 10 things, 13 things, 33 things, because you're going to find a way to remove the distractions that are holding you back right now. But this week, they're going to prep you. This weekend, you're going through it and you're coming out a whole new person, and you're going to be flaunting something that you love. And I can't wait to see what it is. It's your meta message, baby. JR. Yes. Yes, Tina. Maruda, thank you. So while we're waiting to see if JR is here, if you guys do make a donation, I thank you right now. If you go onto my wish list and you get something that you'd like to see unboxed, there is a plethora of stuff on my wish list. It's extensive. You'll definitely see the unboxing stuff versus the personal items that I have on there. Feel free to gander and wander and window, look around at all the fun goodies stuff. Absolutely. Let me know if you want to do something in email form, if you'd like for me to do an unboxing or a mystery box or a love box. But just know that I appreciate you, whether you pay it forward with me or you pay it forward another way. Make sure that you pay it forward, guys. All right, JR. Last call for JR. Last call for JR. Something in my eyeball other than my finger and my eyeball. Something not supposed to be there. Thank you, moderators, for being present today. You guys know I love you guys. I appreciate you. Being here with me on Mondays literally means the world to me, guys. You guys know we are working on 3 years. We've been doing this, and I so appreciate you guys. All right. Last call has come and gone. JR, you seem to have stepped away, and that's okay. The list keeper doesn't seem to be telling me to go ahead, so I'm sorry the opportunity is missed. I want to thank you guys so much for being here with me today. I really, really appreciate it. We're going to go out on the easy street, and I just want to say real quick to you guys, for those that didn't get a message, understand that you are working through some serious mind games, right? Enjoy working through the chaos. When we learn to control the chaos, we learn to control our reaction to things, right? When people say, well, I'm not getting anywhere, you're not working on the chaos part, right? I love chaos. I flourish in it because I learn to get very still when the chaos is coming because somebody needs to be solid, right? You have to be able to handle it. And the only way to handle chaos is to control it. So, all and everyone that is working with a little chaos this week, know that the portal that you are going to be entering with is coming in with Hanel. Hanel is going to come in and she is going to be helping you with gratitude, intuition, and a wonderful word called joy. Her energy is going to be all about balance. Now, some of us indulge in some 420 to keep the balance there. Some of us don't. We indulge in other things. Just know that she is coming in to help you with that this weekend. Independence is your portal that you are going to be entering it. Your overall energy is going to be finding your inner truth. So finding the shaman within yourself. And our challenge for all of us is practicing positivity. It is not an easy practice. Matter of fact, it's easier because negative goes downhill much faster. Because guess what positive can't do? Go down. So rolling downhill with negativity is so much easier than climbing that hill of positivity. Continue to climb, even if you're struggling. continue to do just that. I love you. Thank you so much for being here with me. I will see you guys on Wednesday. Hopefully, Brother Thomas was energy was wonderful today and it will get stronger and he will be back with us on Wednesday. But Wednesday, we're taking it easy this week. Remember, we are doing part 2 to the series of last Wednesday. We're going to get everybody's totem that we missed. And then once everybody's totem is out there and created, we will sit down and we will deep dive these little beautiful creatures and we will find different shadows that you don't know are helping you along the way. I love you guys and I will see you on Wednesday. Bye, everybody.